So let's talk about the Clippers. Can you give us a recap? What's going on with that team? There's a lot of drama going on. I kind of forgot what happened to the Clippers. I haven't really been paying attention to the playoffs. Can you give me a recap of? Are they still in, or what's the situation with the Clippers?
No, we blew a 3-1 lead.
Oh, I think now it's coming back to me. It's coming back to me.
We blew a 3-1 lead to the Denver Nuggets.
Oh, yes, it's coming back.
Our second 3-1 lead blown in the last decade, the last 5 to 6 years. I mean, yeah, like I said, I'm not above the slander. I'm gonna accept it. I was very open to it on the day of elimination. Like, people were calling me.
Give us
people
give us
were
back.
calling
even
me.
in the morning of what happened. You were like, no one could hurt me more.
Yeah, I literally said, I was like, there's not enough pain that, like, there's just nothing that people can say that would hurt me more than what the team had already hurt me up till that point.
And then it happened.
Here's the thing, like, it's so weird. I kind of saw it happening once it went to 7.
Yeah.
But of course, you have to maintain some sort of optimism. So right. I try to be like, we fucking got it. Game 7, fucking.
Kawhi's gonna show
mainly because we had no other choice, right?
Yeah.
It was like I couldn't be like, oh yeah, we're gonna
lose.
Even though internally I'm over here crying myself to sleep. But man, I mean, it happened. And I don't really know what's gonna happen with the team after this. I think.
First of all, we can look into the future in a little bit, but who's to blame?
There is no future.
Who's to blame for the meltdown? Who if you had to pick, because it can't just be one person. Like, if you had to pick three people that you had to give the blame to. I have Doc Rivers.
Yeah.
Is he one?
Yeah.
Kawhi?
Yeah.
Or PG?
I mean, it doesn't matter which order you put him in. I would choose the same 3 people.
Lou Williams?
He would probably be number 4.
I mean, you got to put the superstars in the...
No, but I think Doc Rivers has blown more 3-1 leads than any coach in NBA history. He's blown 3 of them.
Right.
So it's just like, bro, like, first time, all right.
Yeah.
Like, shit, it's unlucky.
Yeah.
It's sports.
And different teams, too, like different pieces.
Well, yeah. For the first one was with the Magic, and then it's happened twice with the Clippers, so... I mean, after the second time, you would have thought, like, oh, let's make some sort of adjustment, most especially in-game. No, it didn't happen. And I think because it didn't happen, that's a big reason why we just ended up getting eliminated. So for me, like, he should take the bulk of the blame.
Right.
And then right behind him, if we are doing some sort of, like, blame hierarchy for this dumpster fire of an NBA organization, it would go Doc Rivers first, Paul George second, and then Kawhi third. Because realistically, it's like, you got Kawhi for games like that, right? For Game 7.
Mercenary.
Yeah, exactly.
Killer.
And... it didn't happen, right? He just played really badly. But Paul George had multiple bad games throughout the series. So that's the only reason why I put him above Kawhi. But realistically, the 3 of them, they're all to blame for what happened.
I mean, I feel like also the way the game went, like, it wasn't a competitive game.
Bro, we blew double-digit leads in almost every game.
Yeah.
And it's like, all right, which is also troubling. Like, even if we did get past them, it would be troubling.
Like, they didn't Game 7, like, towards the end, it wasn't even close. It was kind of like...
No,
like,
it was embarrassing.
Yeah,
it was embarrassing.
That's the worst thing.
Yeah, there's no dignity.
They gave no punches. They threw no punches.
There's no
end,
pride. You know? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, for me, I think it would be a little bit different if it was maybe like a buzzer beater. Like, I'd be a little bit more defenseless.
Yeah.
Or like defending. I'm sorry, of the team. But it's like, what am I defending?
Or if they were down and they make a furious comeback and then it's not enough at the end.
That's what I'm saying. But it's just like, what am I defending? There's nothing to defend. So for me, it's like, I'm gonna just take it on the chin because I talked a big game, bro. I was on this show and I was like, they're gonna go to the Western Conference Finals. I said the Raptors were gonna go to the Western.
We're in some group messages too, where you were like, I mean, I wouldn't say you were showboating, but you were definitely feeling your Clippers, and you were.
Of course, of course.
Which I mean, everybody had
played pretty well in the first series, right?
Exactly.
Like, could have gone better, but I feel like we played pretty well. We played pretty well in the second series up until Game 5. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, you know, it is what it is, unfortunately. And in terms of just like, I don't know, bro. It's just a lot of disappointment, really, and it's hard. But I'm not gonna fold on the Clippers, though. That's the thing. Like, a lot of people are like, "Oh, are you gonna become a Lakers fan?" No, you freaking kidding me?
So you're not?
No, I'd rather not watch basketball than become a toxic fan. I'm already a toxic fan. So it's just like, I can't become more toxic, you know? It's just not good for my mental and physical health.
I feel like, I mean, when I do it, when the once or twice and times I've tried to make you come to the Lakers. I never thought you would. It's just kind of like,
that's
it's just throwing it in your face. Like,
let's make fun of the Clipper fan. Yeah. No, I get it.
It's not really. I never really expect you to be like, you know what? Let me get rid of all my Clipper stuff.
No,
it's just more like, just to rub it in.
No, I get it. I feel like if the roles were reversed, I'd probably be doing the same thing.
It's like, oh, get rid of your old franchise. This come in with the new, right? Something along those lines.
Nah, bro, but it's terrible. That's why for me, it's like everyone deserves to get like just fire their jokes off, and everyone deserves to slander. Because my thing is like I'm not gonna at anybody. Like if somebody the Clippers are the worst franchise, you're right.
Poverty franchise, I think is what I was using.
That's what you were using.
Yeah.
I've began to adopt that term, like when speaking about my team to other people. Because my thing was just like, I wasn't just talking here, right? I was talking at work. I was talking in all social facets of my life.
Yeah.
My phone restarted the night that the fucking Clippers lost because I got so many calls and messages and Twitter notifications. My phone never knew I was that popular.
Right.
It was painful.
Unsaved numbers were hitting you.
Bro, 2 of them. I was just like, this person is texting me, making fun of me, and I don't even know who this is.
Like, introduce yourself first before you...
Bro, I was just like, haha, LOL, let me double... Yeah,
block.
Fucking hell. But, bro, I mean, it is what it is, right?
The one thing that I was like, this is poverty franchise behavior, is when they didn't take it in the chin and just say, you know what, they played better than us. When they said they were using the chemistry as an excuse, or they're saying, like, we didn't have enough time and stuff like that. I found that really weak in my opinion.
I'm 100% like in agreement with it. I think that's another thing that made it more frustrating is like there was no responsibility taken on their part because they just completely were outplayed
and they were acting like front runners the whole year.
Right?
So you can't act like front runners the whole year. And then if you're like more humble throughout the year and then you lose and then you use that excuse and you're like, all right, you know what? I kind of get you, but you like literally taunting teams and like waving your towels. It's telling people they're going to Cancun. And then at the end to say that it was chemistry or blame it on and not take it on the chin. No. I found that really like...
I think it was really weak.
Really weak.
No, it is weak because it's like, we talked a lot. There's a lot of taunting from our team. Right. There's a lot of like Twitter exchanges and things like that. And it was just like, bro, like... just talk so much and just to own up none of it and just to not show up. It's pretty weak. It's pretty weak on their part. Again, like I'm saying all this as if I'm not going to be rooting for them on the first day.
No, of course.
Like I'm still going to be rooting for them.
You're a Raider fan and we'll get to how it's looking a little better, but
no, but I mean in terms of the Clippers, bro, it's just like, so you know what? They're just honestly, at this point, if it's not this next coming year, because I don't know what they're going to look like, right? Because we've completely just mortgaged our entire future.
And they signed a 2+1, which is a player option, not a team option. So they could leave after next year, both Kawhi and PG.
Dude, so that means like the next first overall draft pick that we can be drafting is currently in fucking middle school. I'm gonna have to go to a rec league game to scout the future of the Clippers.
They're doing online learning right now.
Yeah,
right?
Bro, it's just like I can't even go recruit. No, we're fine. It's honestly embarrassing. And if nothing happens next year, I will be 100% convinced it's just never gonna happen for the franchise. Yeah, it probably won't ever happen for the franchise.
There is some rumors that you guys are trying to get Holiday from the Pelicans, but I mean I don't see what package you could do that doesn't involve PG. Like they're saying that it's gonna be PG, Holiday, and Kawhi, and I'm like, what do the Clippers have to give? They already gave all their picks. Like I don't think they have enough. Like,
no, I have no answer to you.
Lou Williams,
I have no,
Shamet,
I have no idea.
I mean, they're pretty good, but I don't know if that's what the Pelicans want.
I mean, we can offer them a draft pick in 2031. Maybe, please, New Orleans. No, like I don't know, bro. Like that's the thing. You can see so many trade rumors, and it's just like we just don't have the capital to trade anybody. We don't even have like future capital to throw at anybody. It's embarrassing. That's the thing. If nothing happens this coming year, bro, literally,
you guys mortgaged your
entire future, and it's just gonna be painful. Walk. Yeah, and they'll walk. I don't know though. I feel like Kawhi might stay. I don't see why he would.
Yeah, I mean. The whole thing with him was that he was trying to go to LA, right? Yeah. So if he leaves you guys, where is he going? Like
Milwaukee? No.
Yeah, like he doesn't want to go to no like small market team, or I feel like he wants to be in LA.
Yeah, I feel like maybe
would he really be like go crazy and go like Clippers to Lakers on some crazy shit?
Maybe, I don't know.
That would hurt.
He deserves it.
That would hurt.
Yeah, go do what you got to do,
like
bro.
Some thing right there.
It is, bro. That's what I'm saying. But we just don't deserve nice things. Like, we don't deserve nice things. And now we're gentrifying Inglewood on a completely different level than the Rams and Chargers currently would. So it's even like on a moral high ground. I'm not even over here proud to be a Clippers fan right now. It is hard to handle.
Hey, there you go. Remember to subscribe.
Shout out our sponsors today. Our episode today is sponsored by Bash Butter. Please make sure to check the link in the bio. We will definitely have a link to Bash Butter for all your great hair product needs.
On YouTube or wherever you're listening to this. It's now on Amazon Music too. So shout out to the Amazon Music followers.
Super.
And shout out to the other ones too.
Yeah, and everyone else is cool too. Nah, man. But I mean, again.
But I mean, just to recap this, the most Clipper thing ever would be for them to finally leave Staples Center, go to their new arena, and have
nothing.
Not Kawhi, not
and have
PG,
me start for them,
and no pigs going.
Yeah, and I will be the starting shooting guard for the Los Angeles Clippers of Inglewood.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
that would be.
I don't know.
And they're starting like 5 Carusos out of the G League.
Bro, honestly, it is, yeah.
Wouldn't that be something for the Clippers? That would be the most Clipper thing ever.
Honestly, basketball's not even that cool anyway, for being super honest. It's just not, it's not a great sport.
It's
I say that almost crying. It's so
you have
sad.
a tissue somewhere that we can hand it out to you? But anyway, since we're on the basketball topic, before we get to your other teams and other sports, Game 4 just ended for the
Celtics and the Heat.
For the Celtics and the Heat, and the Lakers and the Nuggets play Game 4 tomorrow. How do you think these playoffs are going to play off now?
I just know the Clippers aren't going to be in the finals, man. But in terms like the Heat are up 3-1, so I'm traumatized.
Yeah.
Right.
You're telling them help.
Yeah, just close it out. But honestly, I was watching the back end of that game.
Yeah.
They just aren't closing.
Yeah.
The way that you'd want a championship team to close, and I think
the Heat or the Celtics?
No, the Heat.
The Heat, yeah.
But I think for that reason, potentially, like they could go to the finals. I think I'm gonna go ahead and just say that's my pick to go to the finals.
I mean, wow, you're going on a limb, bro. 3-1.
Heat to the finals.
Hot take.
Yeah, super hot, scolding hot take. And then the Lakers going to the finals.
Another hot take.
I hope to God that the Nuggets go to the finals, bro. I've never really been a Laker hater. I don't really root against them if they're not playing the Clippers.
Yeah, if you did, I'll ask you why you're so insecure.
But my thing is like, I don't ever like root against the Lakers because like a lot of my friends are Lakers fans, and it's weird because I don't really have the same stance when it comes to different sports. I just think their fans are like typically the worst people, but at the same time, my close friends, I just want to see them at least a little bit happy.
I see that.
So if they win, they've gone through a few bad years. Yeah. Good for them. It's good for the city. The city of Los Angeles can use a W.
Yeah, so, no, they definitely need one.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. So it's just like for the city of Los Angeles, fuck it. But the funny thing is like I feel like if it was on the other side of the coin, Laker fans would not hold the same stance as me.
Oh, of course not.
Of course not. But
then I feel like it's a little different too, because like it's the Lakers, you know. So like, let me put it this way.
I'm honestly just not gonna watch the finals. If I'm being super real with you, like I'm not gonna watch it.
I saw you were watching the game, the conference finals.
So were the Lakers playing?
Yeah, you were. I saw you tweet on AD's different.
Oh yeah, game 2. Yeah.
I was actually gonna slander you a little bit. It's like,
I was watching. That was actually like a super special occasion, to be honest with you. We had some people over, so it was just like, all right, cool.
I'm not just gonna kick it.
Yeah, fuck no. What? Be a loser just sitting in there crying. Hey, look at the Clippers fan going crying to his room.
You took it in the chin.
Yeah. No, it was honestly
unlike your players.
Yeah, unlike my players. Nah, bro. I mean, I just watched the fourth quarter, but yeah, bro. I mean, what do you want me to say? Like, he is different, bro. Like that dude's really unguardable. He's just, but I don't know.
Right.
I don't know.
So, I wanted to touch on what was the next thing I wanted to touch on? I think it was the comparison you were talking about you would be happy to see your homies be happy.
Yeah. Some of them, not all. Let me make this super clear though. It's really for like only 2 or 3 of them. Yeah. The rest of them, I could care less.
Am I one of them?
No.
No, okay.
No, 100% not. No, 100%. You are literally not even on the first 35 pages of Laker friends that I'd be happy for if the Lakers. I want to make this abundantly clear. I do not wish this happiness upon you if the Lakers were to win the championship.
This is the last time we'll see Pat on the Hard to Handle podcast. So enjoy him.
It was super fun being here for the second time, being disrespected the first 10 minutes. I can't wait to be back a third. Ha ha. No. Yeah, but no, you are not on that list.
My comparison was, even though I hate, it's always beat LA. I'm from San Diego, and for the Dodgers, it's always beat LA. But when they were going to the World Series, I had the same stance that you had about like, all right, like, you know, they've been through some heartbreaks. They like, you know, they haven't won one in a while.
Yeah.
If the Dodgers win, it's not the end of as I'm rocking a Padres jersey. It won't be the end of the world just because I have a lot of homies from LA and my roommates, my ex-roommates, like a lot of people.
Yeah, they're all from LA. Yeah,
from LA. Yeah. So if they were to win, you know, I'll be there for the homies and support them.
Yeah.
But like, let's say you were like an Angels fan. What?
First off, you only know one, and it's your roommate currently. There's not a lot of Angels fans. We both know. Okay, no, actually, that's not true.
On the same thing,
we know 2 Angels fans, and they're both named Miguel.
So you're enhancing my point even more because you're like one of 2 Clipper fans that I know.
Yeah.
So it's like the same thing. How you're trying to say that like Laker fans wouldn't feel the same for you.
Yeah, for sure.
Or like I said, like I see that because for an Angels fan and they were going to, I wouldn't be thinking like, damn, they've gone through stuff. Like,
yeah.
So I feel like that's
because also it's hard for to root for the city of Anaheim.
Yeah. Yeah. It's also hard to root for the Clippers.
Yo, you're telling me. Shit, you're telling me. Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, that's a little comparison I was trying to make. I think it's easier for you to root for all these Laker fans than it is for
because I'm really happy you worded it that way. Yeah, because I'm not rooting for the Lakers. Let me make that super clear.
Laker homies.
For the 2 or 3 of them, and not you.
Yes, exactly. Yeah, okay. So I only know 2 Clipper fans.
Makes it easy.
And you're not one of them.
Yeah.
Anyways, so I agree with you on the Heat and Lakers. I mean, it's pretty much a given at this point. 3-1. Lakers should wrap up the series too.
If they go 2-2, would you be a little worried?
Of course, but I said Lakers in 6, so you know they got to lose 2 games.
All right, yeah.
But finals prediction: how do the Heat have a chance, or can they at least push it to 6-7, or is it?
I probably would go 6 at most, but I'm leaning towards a 4-game sweep.
4-game sweep.
Yeah.
Yeah, out of respect for the Heat, I'll say 5. 5 games.
You're a really nice guy.
I'm so nice. Shout out to him.
Yeah, shout out to you. You're really nice, bro.